I should read Beware of the Jack Russells and the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So, never start a video with the word so. A tour of Top Banana Antiques and Tetbury Garden. This is the fernery, or the fern section. Various bits of interesting flint, grinding wheel. There's a kind of seed calculus, ammonite, and that's a fossilised tree. And there's a little china toadstools. In here is a nice stone elephant, but obviously a bit overgrown at this time of year. Then up through the clematis obelisk. The new rose arch is looking quite good. That's growing across quite nicely. The new out of recycled materials, we're very on trend here at Top Banana, or literally recycled metal and string, which came around our cabinets, I do believe. Anyway, this is going to be a honeysuckle arch with the patent Top Banana wood store. Down here in the secret garden, and here comes Molly. Isn't that lovely to see Molly as well? I'm not convinced we're going to sack her as a guard dog. Lovely pair of Victorian Edwardian chairs. Probably not maybe best. A very nice Gothic window, slightly overgrown. It's a bit like Secret Garden down here. Secret Garden has in the book. And look at my stripy pears. I must admit they've never been the greatest success, but unfortunately it's a bit of a shady spot. But they're growing. They're about 10 years old. There's a new addition this year. I'm going to plant this in the ground at the end of the season. New hollyhock, and there's some new little plants around it too. And we have the lovely dolphin. Everything's so overgrown, but believe me, I spend my day pruning. The lovely lead dolphin going into the real giant clamshell fountain, which is lovely. Perhaps next time I do the video I'll have it running. Then the rose garden. This is, I'm a big fan of yellow roses. Yellow roses from the Mania Flowers for Friendship. And this has given me the best show this year. It's this second or third year, this rose. This one my dad gave me about 15 years ago, and it keeps pumping out these flowers. The yellow one's just great because it just pumps and pumps and pumps and pumps flowers out all season long. Down here is my blue rose, which last time I saw it did have roses on for the second time this year, but I don't think there'll be any more on. I think we probably need to do some thinning out, and I have actually thinned out a lot of the sort of, well, I've checked they're not wild roses, but they seem to have gone wild. Then through to I'm not sure if this goldenrod or something similar, but it's actually very nice. Obelisk, I grew this myself. All the box hedging I grew myself, put all this in. There's nothing here. It's just literally a very steep, with 45 concrete steps slope here when I came. Rhubarb patch. After 10 years of struggling to grow rhubarb all around the garden, finally this patch has gone absolute berserk. And the triangular sunburst herb garden is going to actually come into its own, because it's going to contain that lovely clump of rhubarb. Talking of rhubarb factory, look at the gunner rhubarb family. Talking of look at the gunner, just amazing. Crocosmia. One thing you may notice in this garden, we don't have much in the way of pinks and reds and oranges. We're yellow, purple, white, green, and primarily we try to keep to those colours. Now, fascinatingly, and I think this was actually going to try and produce some fruit. Of course, it has been a hot year. Pomegranates. Now, I reckon that's baby pomegranate. This is a European hardy pomegranate designed to be able to cope with the cold seasons. Bear in mind, a lot of places like Albania and stuff, I mean, they're crazy hot in the summer and crazy cold in the winter. And they're big producers of pomegranates. Anyway, this is the second planting of the vegetable pots out here. Actually, I can't remember what's in here now. I think it's radishes and lettuce and carrots and some sort of herb, I think. The Bramleys, which are producing, they produce 10 or so really to prize-winning fruit, although unfortunately it looks like a wasp has found that's a rather prize-winning fruit there too. We have the fierce guard dogs on patrol, and number one prize, the hollyhock. This is a big surprise, came from seeds. I'm very, very, very pleased to have got this. Just beautiful colours, lovely. Fig's doing well, but I'm not sure we're going to. This is the secret garden, which is unfortunately designed to keep the dogs apart from next door's dogs. And my granny's, bless her, she's been gone 15 years or more, and anyway, her bird table lives on. So anyway, that's a good thing. And yeah, so this is going very nicely out here. Of course, this time of year, I seem to maybe possibly lost one box hedging, but generally we've not lost a lot of plants, even with this hot spell. But we've been very diligent to keep on top of it. The Gunnera doesn't it just look fab? These are pansies, and hopefully going to flower soon. This border, I've put some thyme in here, which hopefully does have a blue flower on, blue-purple flower. So again, we go for blues, yellows, purples, whites. Try to stick to those colours of flowers, not exclusively, but try to. Another obelisk. All this box hedging was planted by me, and indeed everything here. There's nothing in the garden at all, nothing at all. And all around the edges of the garden are trellis fruit trees. And this is a new bit now of grass to Molly's put camera shy to try and make sure because it's very shady here, and the grass just never, with the dogs, just never gets on top of it. Greenhouse, cunning use of greenhouse on top of oil tank, and tomatoes are pumping out in there now, which is great. And then again, this was created out of a steep stone bank. Is the vegetable garden, which although is north facing, is actually because the garden is southwest facing. It's in the sun the vast majority of the day. We had loads of I had lettuce from the garden at lunchtime, marvellous. And finally the runner beans are running away. I picked and pruned some of the black currants today. Please note it says secret garden, but that should probably be on the front garden. And then the double-ended copper bath, which of course is a must-have for all gardens, let alone a hanging fish lamp, which actually you put a candle inside and looks brilliant. And of course the fruit cages, which have not been so productive this year, but I think it's been a difficult year, although I can see, look up there, loads of baby raspberries, yum yum yum. All the best from Top Banana Antiques in Tetbury.